Hey everyone, Lamar here again, watching another episode of Dark Matter. Last time it was more about Four. It's kind of like Four's not really backstory, but kind of like his journey, just like the one before that was Six, and how he had to meet the general. Four, he wanted to meet his brother, but not the bodyguard, his trainer showed up instead in his place, and they had a conversation trying to tell what was going on. And even though the trainer does kind of believe him, but not really, it just seems really odd of how they're trying to situate it, and then Four ends up killing him in the end. So I'm trying to figure out how this all like lines up. I think it's more of here are their stories, here what they're trying to do, here they are, kind of thing. Well, I mean that's enough of me talking. Let's get into this episode. So let's go.
I've initiated evasive maneuvers. Shields are holding. For now.
Could we outrun them in sublight?
The ships, maybe. The missiles? No.
Let's shoot back.
We're now out of range.
They're shooting at us.
We have railguns and cannons. They apparently have a full complement of self-guided missiles.
How come that wasn't on the shopping list?
You can't just buy missiles at the general store.
Raza, this is the FCS Condor. Power down and surrender or your ship will be destroyed.
This is payback for that mining colony.
We're receiving another message.
Your time is up, Raza. Sorry to have to do this.
They just launched a nuclear missile.
What?
Medium payload, 20 megatons.
But the shields will hold, right?
That's a lot.
No, the shields will not hold.
20 megaton nuke. Yeah, the ship's gonna hold
The
that.
ship will vaporize upon impact. Impact in 90 seconds.
Give me full sublight, maximum acceleration.
She already said that we can't outrun them.
We're not going to. Head straight for the missile.
Understood.
What are we doing here? You're nuts! He's gonna get us all killed!
Listen, this is our only chance. If we can close the gap fast enough, they'll still be within the blast radius. They'll have to disarm the nuke.
Impact in 30
How
seconds.
big that
Exceed
blast
maximum
radius?
safe. 125%.
Impact in 15 seconds. Missile is still armed.
You better be right about this.
Impact in 10 seconds. Missile is still armed. Missile is disarmed.
Ease up on the engines. Are we still in weapons range?
Yes.
Power them up.
I'll target weapons.
I'll target drives. Keep us in nice and close. We've got an advantage in maneuverability.
I'm detecting 3 more FTL windows.
Ferris ships?
No, Nikkei Combine. The Ferris ships just jumped to FTL, receiving a transmission.
Greetings, Raza. This is the MCS Murakami, Commander Tufo, at your service. We need to talk.
I have a job for you. It's a Traugot research facility. Our intelligence indicates they're about to make a major discovery.
And you want us to steal it?
See? We're already finishing each other's thoughts.
What is it?
That you don't need to know.
No, forget about it. No more blind ops. Full disclosure, we don't do it.
Well, I am sorry to have wasted your time.
Just hang on a second. We should talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Tell you what, I will forward coordinates for a rendezvous and give you 24 hours to think about it. But if you don't show up, don't expect any more help from us in the future.
Big
Nice.
plays.
So what do you guys want to do?
Take the job, get some money, get some protection.
Agreed.
You?
I agree too.
What about you? Okay, 3-1. That's a majority.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay, 3-1. That's a majority.
All right. Who's gonna tell her?
Are you serious now? Hey, you're your own man with your own mind. I'm sure she'll understand.
Yeah. How's that going?
You're not careful, you burst a blood vessel.
I'm not in the mood.
I think 3 might be right about this one.
So you two are best buddies now.
Hardly. I just think he might have a point. But it's becoming obvious that there are forces at work here that won't let us just walk away.
Do you remember what happened the last time we took a job without all of the information?
Yes, I remember. How's it healing, by the way?
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting better.
I already talked to 4 and 6, and they agree.
You went behind my back?
I talked to a couple of my fellow crew members. Am I not allowed to do that?
You should have come to me first.
Why? Because we're sleeping together? Like, if you think that that means that I'm automatically going to agree with you in any dispute, we've got a problem.
Fine. We will go to the rendezvous.
That's over.
And as for us sleeping together, we might have to rethink that too.
Yep. That was easy. Easy call.
We're approaching the rendezvous coordinates. I'll prep the shuttle.
How come rendezvous can't be in a nice 5-star resort?
I got sand in my ear. That's about far enough.
I don't think you're in the position to be giving orders, Slick.
Are you sure? Wasn't rhetorical.
I see everyone is getting acquainted.
Who the hell are these clowns?
They're your new partners. We work alone.
That's funny. I was just about to say the same thing.
Do I look like I'm negotiating with you people? Anyone doesn't like it, there's the door. Good. Now, everyone, lower your weapons, so we can get to work. You're gonna get on the station with the regular shift workers, maintenance crew. We've been able to score some IDs thanks to Tash and Bonds here. They've been working the facility for the last month. Case enough for us.
You're welcome.
Once inside, you're gonna break into 2 groups. The first team is gonna head to the power control systems, here. The second team will head to the lab, here. Now your maintenance crew IDs, they're not gonna get you in anywhere restricted, so you're gonna need one of these. It's a duplicate key card belonging to one of their top scientists.
What happens after we get inside the lab?
That's where things get a bit tricky. The device we're after, it's housed in a ceruleum alloy chamber that is virtually impenetrable, and the door will have a code lock on it that you won't be able to break.
So how do we get in?
That's where I come in. There is not a safe or vault in this galaxy I cannot crack. Basically, I can get into anything.
I still don't like it.
Me neither. But Ferris just tried to take us out with a nuclear missile. The GA's after us. We've got enemies we don't even remember sending us killer robots. Right now, Mikkei's our only friend. If we don't do this, they'll write us off too. Look, if you've got a better idea to get us out of this predicament, I'd love to hear it.
No, I don't.
Then what are we talking about?
So are you two like brother and sister, or what?
Actually, we prefer not to let our relationship be defined by arbitrary categories and outmoded social distinctions.
Okay.
All right, Wexler, let's hear more about your plan to get past this impenetrable door.
It's actually quite simple. At a prearranged time, the second team will trigger a general alarm. Station goes into lockdown, the door loses power. If the door has no power, it cannot be opened.
And how does that help us?
Oh, we bring in our own power. Juice the door independent of the main system, it'll bust right open.
We estimate we'll have less than an hour to detach the device, carry it to the airlock, and shuttle back to the Raza.
It's plenty of time.
Okay, good. Let's go over that one more time.
I think the plan is fine. What we need to do is have a drink.
Amen.
You guys got anything?
Yeah, it's in the case over there.
We need to toast this momentous occasion in our relationship, do we not?
No, we do not.
You know, it's funny. My team has been setting this up for months, working on every last detail. The only reason we even need you is because you happen to have a really fast ship, and yet you deem it okay to just start barking orders at me. I gotta tell you, it's not very attractive.
You think I give a shit whether or not you find me attractive?
Well, I wouldn't think you'd want to admit it in front of your boys here, but there it is.
Okay, let's just all take a breath.
Hey! But I think we got a lot more in common than you realize.
Really?
Yeah, well, you're clearly the brains of your operation. And it's got to put you under a lot of pressure, I understand. I can help you.
How, exactly?
I met women like you all over the galaxy. Smart, beautiful. You intimidate men in order to maintain control. But what you really need, deep down, is a man to step up and take control of you.
Get your hand off me. Now.
Don't tell me you don't like this.
No, you're right. I'm gonna enjoy this quite a bit.
She's into me, I could tell.
Broken wrist, 2 fractured ribs, and a badly bruised left testicle.
He had it coming.
Maybe so. But he's the only one who knows how to use the battery to tap into the door system and get it opened. This mission is over.
this interesting. You were the one who didn't want me around them, and yet you were the one who got into a fight. And now, all of a sudden, you need me on the team.
I admit there's irony on many levels. Are you gonna do it or not?
Of course. I'm just messing with you. Okay, here it comes.
And where do you think you're going?
She's coming with us.
Like hell she is.
I know it's not ideal, but we have no choice.
And whose fault is that?
Hey, I didn't even want to take this job, remember? You and your little boys club talked me into it.
She's just a kid.
Excuse me?
She can't handle this.
If she's gonna ride with us, we can't protect her forever, and you know it.
It's my choice. End of discussion.
Are you sure she can handle this?
I'm sure.
How old are you, kid?
I have no idea. I went over your specs, and I have to say, I was impressed by the way you were going to use the door's own overload protection to get in without tripping the main line. That was genius.
Hey, this kid seems pretty smart to me.
Yeah. There is one problem, though. We don't have an ID for her. So how do we get her in?
Back again, huh? Hey, ain't no much I love this place. Whoa. What's in the big box? Plumbing supplies. Finally gonna fix that toilet on level 6. About time. I hate sharing with G-section. Those guys are pigs. Tell me about it.
How does no one recognize their face?
All right. If anyone sees us on the other side of that door, we are screwed.
What are you doing in here?
Are you the one who reported the gas leak?
Gas leak? What are you talking about?
I don't know, but it sounded pretty serious.
Enough. Enough!
Like he was unconscious for a while there.
The coast is clear. You okay?
Yeah. It wasn't the most comfortable ride.
Yeah, you have no problem with tight spaces when you're crawling through the vents.
All right. There it is, just like Wexler said.
Let's do this.
Except he forgot to mention one thing.
What?
Camera?
What the hell?
Another robot.
It's an android.
Sleep or what?
He's recharging.
So we're good then.
When they trigger the alarm, the power gets cut, remember? His recharge cycle will be interrupted. What do you think happens then?
Punch it.
Hey, how's it going?
There's been a security breach. None of you are authorized to be here. All of you line up facing the wall with your hands behind your heads.
Hey, take it easy there, pal.
Hey, robots.
Android!
Whatever!
Look, there's a perfectly good explanation.
Catch me!
Can you kill that noise?
Of course. That won't affect the beacon. There's no way to turn that off as long as we maintain the lockdown.
I wonder how the others are doing.
Nice work, kid.
Yeah, don't thank me yet. We've got a new problem.
No.
Battery.
I had to dump the whole charge to drop him like that. The battery's completely drained. We've got no way to open it now.
We're screwed, that's it. No choice, we gotta abort. Gotta pull the plug, that's it.
No. We did not come all this way just to give up now.
We can't open the door!
The kid'll think of something. Right?
Is there any possible way? Because if not, Kane's right. We gotta pull the plug.
No, just give me a minute. Shorted his control systems, but the main power's still intact. The only question is, does he have enough juice?
Are there any other ships nearby?
Not yet.
They'll be here soon enough. We'll go prep the shuttle.
Look, I don't mean to add any stress on you, but this whole thing was timed down to the last second.
Okay, I think I've got it.
Do it.
Goggles.
Nice work.
What is that?
That's it. Time's up.
How do we know if they've secured the device?
If they haven't by now, it's too late anyway.
As soon as lockdown ends, protocol says all station personnel stay put, except security. Now they'll initiate a room-to-room sweep, so chances are we're gonna run into them on the way out. Be ready.
That's it. Time to go.
Reverse thrusters 10%. We're docked.
Wait here. D-Squad, are you reading me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
We've got the main airlock. I want you on auxiliary. No one gets off the station until I give the all clear.
Are you sure about that?
His moves are nice and smooth. Why is it so rough?
We got it. We got the device.
You missed all the fun.
Believe me, we had enough fun on our own. Let's get the hell out of here.
Did you get it?
We got it.
Android, get us out of here. Do me a favor, secure this thing.
Whoa. Hey. Stays with me.
Our ship, our rules. Go.
Now we can drink.
What is that? Oh, shotgun.
You know, when you guys first came on board, didn't like you much. That's my gun.
Not anymore.
Android, why did we drop out of FTL?
Wexler, what is this?
Smile for the camera. Your friends are all watching. Now, I know you got the device in a vault somewhere on board. So why don't you give me the code, and this will all be over. We're gonna kick it old school. I'm gonna count down from 5, and if nobody speaks by the time I get to 0, out she goes. 5.
Oh,
4.
so now they're gonna figure out what the superhero.
3. 2.
Maplethorpe.
The code is Maplethorpe. With an E.
Yeah, it's Kane. I'm in. We got it.
You know, it's really too bad. We could have had some real fun together.
He's still in a spaceship. Yep. Well, that was episode 10 of Dark Matter. I kind of expected there to be space at the end. Like, it seemed like that's the way how the crew will find out that she has this like unnatural healing ability. Like she just gets spaced out, and somehow she comes back through the horrors of space. So Wexler's his name, and his crew, they don't really see that much of like an adversary. It's not really like a rivalry thing. It's just it's another crew. So I'm not really that much invested with them. When it comes to the Raza and them spacing everyone, like it's the fact that you know she has a healing ability that kind of like it throws it off a bit. Like if this was the first time that this happened, and then she came back, it's like, oh well, here's something new. But for the crew to learn that that's how she has it, I guess that's how it's fine. The corporation coming back to kind of check where they place their bets. It's fine. Like the episode, it wasn't as crazy as I thought it would be, but it is what it feels like. It feels almost like a little bit of a filler, but I can't restate that. It feels a little bit fillery, but it's fine. The robot needs to stop getting jumped. This is like the third time. The third time this robot has been like taken down. So something needs to be happening here. Well, anyway, leave down in the comments below if you expected this, if you saw this coming, if this was a surprise to you. But you know, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And as always, have a great one.